じゃねえか。
What's up everybody, Zoro here. Today we're getting into the deck list I'm going to be taking to the Pirate Party events, which is Green Zoro. Before we get into the deck list though, just want to thank the people for subscribing, liking videos. If you haven't subscribed yet, consider subscribing. I make videos like this. I do weekly pack openings and I open boxes up on the channel. And yeah, we'll just get into the deck list. So the reason I'm taking Zoro, Emu is not one of the banned decks for this event, so I kind of imagine a lot of people are going to be bringing Emu. So I'm bringing Green Zoro to basically just target all the Emus. So we'll quickly go over the list. There's nothing really too new. We'll just get into the gameplay real quick. Make sure to stick around towards the end. In my final thoughts section, I will go over first, second, matchups, stuff like that. Alright, first of all, we got Zoro. Dawn ×3, activate main. If this leader has battled your opponent's character during this turn, set this leader as active, then this card cannot attack characters with an original cost of 7 or less during this turn. So you basically put 3 Dawn on, he can attack a character, and then he can go face. So we have the basic searchers. This whole deck is centered around slash characters, so we're going to be using the Hiyori and the Perona. And they can also grab green events, which is really nice because sometimes you need to grab the 3-cross restand event in order to finish out games. Then I'm running 3 of the Koshiro. Saves a 5 or less from being KO'd by your opponent's effects. And it's a blocker. And pretty much everything in the deck is 5 or less. Then we have the 2K Koizaburo. He can rest at 2 costs and then KO 1 cost. Mostly just a 2K, but nice for dealing with like Jinbei or stuff like that. Or just chunk blockers. Then we have the 2K Mihawk. Pulls out a 4 or less. Really good with the Zoro and this Odin because they come out rested. So the Zoro will just unrest itself and the Odin gets plus 2K when he's rested. Then we're running 2 Kuina. I don't think you really need more than this. It's kind of like an afterthought. It's just a nice... It's honestly nice if you're dealing with something that has a lot of 4 and 5 costs. So you don't have to use the Tashigi. You can play this out for the 4 costs and kind of save the Tashigi for the higher cost ones. Then we have the Zoro that restands, gives you 2 active Dawn. Good for Mihawk, just good for surviving the board. Then we have this 2K Odin. This is one of the newer cards. On your opponent's turn, if this character is rested, it gains plus 2K power. It's a good 2K. It's good for pulling out with Mihawk because it's going to be a 7K body, so chances are they're not going to be killing it unless they just spend all their Dawn trying to go for it. Then staple, always run 4 Cavendish, restand 2, and always run 4 Tashigi. Rest of 6 costs or less, gives you 3 Dawn. Running 3 Law. This card is really nice for just reusing the Tashigis. But also can be used with some of the other stuff because they don't mind coming in rested. Then probably the newest card to the deck is this Brook. 6 cost Brook. On play, rest one of your opponent's cards. And then activate main, you may trash this character if your leader has Straw Hat type crew. set up to one of your characters with a cost of 8 or less is active. So that's every character in the deck. This is really used for resting. It's another rest card. But if you do have like a Tashigi on board that you want to swing big with, you can restand it, which is nice. Then we have Dead Man's Game. Just a great rest card. Rest on as well, so can rest a character, rest a Dawn, and then potentially just win you the game. Running 2 Electric Luna. I think specifically for the Pirates Party event, I don't think running more than 2 is really necessary. I mean, it'll be good into Emu, but at the same time, if they've already played their 10 cost, and you rest all of them, chances are you're not going to freeze all of them because they have 2 blockers that they're going to leave up. And then they're just going to play another 10 cost if they have it, and then swing with the 2 blockers and the rush one. So this is more for like the other matchups. And the trigger can also rest a character at the end of games and really help you win games. And finally, we have the 3 cost restand event. Luffy is the man who will be Pirate King. I'm running 3 of them because it's just such a good card at the end of the game. You just want to see it. Chances are you can just finish off the game with this card. And yeah, that's it. Enjoy the gameplay. Like I said before, I'll be going over matchups and what to expect in the Pirates Party as far as different matchups at the end of the video. So stick around for that. I'm gonna go first. This is probably fine. Got a ton of search. We're probably going to want to deal with Cavendish immediately, so we'll take the Tashigi. So this is kind of why I'm thinking about maybe not playing ranked, just because, you know, I'm not going to be seeing this deck. We got a 2K. Guess maybe we just take another Tashigi. Can't hurt to have a Tashigi. We're probably always playing out Tashigi. Honestly, I kind of just want cards in hand at this point, so. Yep, there's the Cavendish, play out Tashigi. Obviously, it's fine if he saves it, because he's going to have to take the swings to life then. We have really no way to get rid of his blockers, but I guess we just swing into him. Please do not play another Cavendish. Great. Okay, honestly, this is not great. I mean, I think we're always playing out Toshigi though. Question is, do I want to hit for 8? Because then I can swing 9. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. Alright, so use stage. Honestly, I probably just want to rest the Rebecca then with Toshigi. I need that Cavendish gone. There's no way he can draw 4 every turn. That card he draws too much. We're gonna take that. Alright, we're gonna be kind of tricky here. We're gonna put 3 Dawn, swing a Cavendish, get him to rest the Sabo, and then Electric Luna. Then I got 3 Dawn to mess around with. So I could Cavendish as well. Yeah, I think that's what we do. And we probably just go 7 face, so we'll do the 3 for starters. See how big brain this guy is? Okay. I mean, usually I wouldn't do this unless I had the second Luna, because the Luna is going to get a lot of play here. Or a lot of value is what I meant to say. Yep. Makes sense. He's kind of got to do that. Question is, do I save this? Because I'm probably playing Luna next turn as well. And then searching for my restand event or Dead Man's Game. Probably do want to save this, to be honest. So let's start off with the searches. We'll just take a Cavendish. Either take Law or 2K. I think we take a 2K. I don't think Law is going to be super helpful. Let's see, 2, 3. Yeah, I don't think I can play Cavendish this turn. So we'll search again. Alright, there's a Dead Man's. So, do that, get a rest, or get a blocker, I mean, and then go face. Okay, or you could just let it go, that's fine too. I mean, honestly, I don't really care if he uses the blocker here, because I'm just going to be resting 2 anyway. Alright, so he did freeze it. And who knows, he might not even have a Sabo. Yep. No Sabos. Alright, GG's, man. Yeah, this deck... Oh, there was a Saba his last life, so that was actually perfect. I get... I don't know why the matchup chart is not working. Guess maybe nobody's playing Zoro anymore. It's a pretty good hand. We're going first. Yeah, this is fine. We'll keep that. Two Chishigis can't be bad. Kinda curious how he's gonna play this. Is he gonna say board and just take the AK swings to face? Alright, there's a rush Luffy. They give me 2 twos? Okay. He's getting too active. Yeah, we'll give him a 1K. Yeah, we want to swing 9, so I think we do play the Queena. That way has to give us a card out of hand. Yeah, okay, so looks like he's mostly going to use it. Well, I don't know why he... okay. I wonder if Laboon is ever a good card to play in this deck now. I'll be resting characters pretty much. Like that. I don't like the fact that I had no 2Ks for this double attack swing, but Maybe I play out a blocker. I mean, he's got a lot of cards to rest. He'll be swinging for 10. Yeah, he can save it no matter what, so I think I do play out the blocker. So if he played a Brook this turn, I'd be really screwed, but other than that, it's probably fine. And there it is. Okay. I mean, I have to take it. I don't even have the counter for it. Got a 2K and a 1K at least, though. Maybe a 9. I could probably kill the Rush Luffy. Yeah, I think we're gonna save as much life as possible. I don't need these cards. I'm gonna be swinging for 11. Yeah, I guess I don't want him to get any more counter, so we gotta swing at Luffy first. Maybe he gives me the Dawn right now. He does, okay. Okay, so I could actually swing 8 and then Luna. That way he potentially gives me a 2K or just lets it die. Yeah, I think we do that. Let him give us a 2K. or just lets it die. Alright. In that case, we'll just swing for 10. Give him a 2K. I could search for dead man's, freeze these two, and just do 2 7s at life. But he's just going to counter out of that. So we could do 5, swing 7, 8. We would still be freezing it, so we do Toshigi and Piranha. We can swing 7, 9. We probably just go face for 7. Alright, I think it's fine to use the searcher. Grab the 2K. Kind of feels bad using the Luna for that, but I guess he could restand it with a Brook. But yeah, Nami's definitely his best play. So if he swings 7 with one of these small guys, okay, doesn't look like he's gonna do that. So I really just need so I'd probably just take both of these. That is pretty good. Yeah, I think we just need to go for game. So we'll rest the Nami. In Luna, man. It's always Luna. Oh, and there's the restand event. Alright. Well, that might just be game then. I don't know. Does he have... He's got 10k? That is so stupid. Yeah, I'm not even going to be able to kill him here. Okay, is there a better way to do this? I think 5, 9, twice. And yeah, I think that is technically better. All he needs is a 1k though. So I think we start out with 9 on the Luffy, bait out some Dawn. See if he bites. Come on, buddy, use some Dawn. Even 1 Dawn will be enough. Actually, if he uses 2 Dawn, then I'll just swing 12, right? 7, 9, 11. Okay. He didn't take the bait. We're still gonna go for it though. Yep, it's over. There's nothing I could do anyway. Only I could attack one of these guys again. Alright, and his last life was Sanji too, so... Honestly, this is not a bad hand. Got a Tashi, got a Luna to deal with. The Namis and the Robins. Oh, got another Luna too. So, probably just gonna end up Tashiing the girl, because probably don't want to kill whatever else he puts out. Okay, we can kill that actually. So yeah, we'll Tashigi the Zoro. That's fine. And then we'll law Tashigi into the girl again next turn. Although I guess he's gone second, so I don't even think I care about girl. Okay, so he didn't take that, or he did take that, so he probably doesn't have like any 2Ks in hand. Yep, there's the Nami. We need to take this as well. We could just Tashigi into the blocker. That way he can't Zeus anything. Because, I mean, he didn't have a 2K last turn. Yeah, I think we do that. Alright, bro, you're not gonna save the girl. Come on. Okay, he wanted to get rid of Perona, I guess. Bad. Alright, give us a 2k there. Man, I just think he might be super bricked up. Yeah, it looks like he is. And honestly, hopefully he just swings into Tashigi and I can give him a 1k. And even if he plays Orsolino, it's not too bad. Like he might be swinging into Tashigi. Oh, plain unblockable. Okay. Alright, I think my life is more important than this Tashigi. So we're gonna give him that. Okay, so I have 2 electric lunas. Man, I could really use one more Dawn, to be honest. I think we do 7. See what he does there. If he blocks, then we'll just play Cavendish into Law. Get rid of the girl. That way I don't have to burn one of my rest cards with the inevitable new gate that's coming down. Zeus. Yeah, play Cavendish. Get to play Law. Play out the Tashi again. Maybe I should have rested the girl. Yeah, I probably should have rested the girl. He keeps on using his leader ability immediately. Alright, let's see the new gate. Yep. I think I have all my outs, so we'll go ahead and burn the blocker. So we swing 7. We have 5 Dawn to work with. I guess I could technically, or no. Yeah, we probably restand the Cavendish, so we get more Dawn to work with. So I have 4 Dawn, restand, swing another 7, 6 Dawn. So yeah, if I want to kill this new gate, but I could also just go for game here. They have enough counter in hand to not go for game, I feel like. We could swing 9. Five and 3 9s to take 1 life. Oh no, I'd be swinging again, so I could potentially... I think we start with 7. Okay, you know what? Actually, I could potentially kill the Newgate. Swing another 7. 7. He potentially gives me all of his 1Ks. And then I swing 2 12s at Newgate. I got 1 blocker. Then I can just rest another Newgate. Yeah, I guess it depends if he counters out of this swing. Alright, so it gave me another 1K. Swing another 7. And then obviously if he takes this, then I just swing big with Zoro. Yep, there's a 2K, so now we swing 12 at Newgate. Okay, that's even better actually. Question is, do I swing for Nami? You give me a Nami and a Perona. I mean, I guess the worst case would be Borsalino, but he's also just going to play it next turn anyway. I think I go face. Oh, maybe that bites me in the butt, we'll see. I mean, I guess if it's like a Kikanojo or something. Oh, yeah, that's pretty bad too, actually. Man, frickin' Nami players, man. Oh. I don't know why he did Perona. Should have probably done Zoro. I mean, I guess that is kind of bad too. I don't know if I have the counter to get out of 3 swings. As a Nami player, it feels so bad that that just happened. But that probably also means he had no counter in hand. Yeah, actually, I think Zoro is always a better play. It's a 6,000k power. Alright, does he have another Piranha? He does not. He's probably got one in hand, I would assume. I mean, if he doesn't kill me, I'm going for game no matter what. And I don't think he's just going to be able to stop me. Alright, so he's got a 5k swing, 6k swing. So yeah, we just counter out of this. Here we go, 7, 10, 11. And we could also do 7 in case he decides not to play the Piranha. Yeah, he doesn't have any Piranhas, so. And then 2 10s. Did he have a Piranha? Did I not see that? Okay, well, we're just gonna do 10, 11. Alright, Jesus, beat a Nami. That's really hard with this deck. It's a pretty good hand. I mean, Tashigi, Cavendish, can't go wrong with that. Just need to see the 4-cost Zoro, and then we're looking pretty good. Mihawk and Odin. It's probably good. The slash, right? Yeah. I'm gonna assume that this matchup is actually pretty bad, because I can't hit their 7-cost Zoros. Oh damn, he's just swinging 9 into it. Okay, maybe that wasn't the right play then. He's gonna be at 6 next turn. So yeah, I'd probably do 6 into him, let him take his last life. Or give me a 2k, that's fine too. I mean, we don't want to hit the Nami anyway, so just do that one. And I definitely want to swing 9. So yeah, honestly, 8's fine into him. Yeah, shit, I should have swung 11. I didn't math that out right. Alright, so if we want to save Cavendish, we're going to have to get rid of our entire hand. That's probably fine though, to be honest. Once we have the Demon's Blade. Is there anything specifically we're looking for? I guess just another big body, another 7k body on board. Maybe Zoro was actually the right play there. Get something that just stays on board. Alright, let's do the math correctly this time. Alright, I guess he has no dawn up, so 9. So we can swing 8, 9, 9, 9. Yeah. Alright, there goes the unblockables. Yeah, we're just gonna get rid of that. There's nothing I can do about that. That. We do 4. Can swing 2 9s. I could honestly just swing 12s into the Luffy. No, I can actually. Shit. I could bait out the blocker though. I couldn't even bait out the blocker. I mean, I guess I could if I went into Nami. If I want to kill this Luffy, I need to bait out the block. Okay, that's even worse, to be honest. Hit 11 at face 2 times though, or 1 time. Although I don't even know if I want him to get this right now. Seems like I would lose the game if I gave him this card. But I don't want him to chunk block that, so we're gonna do this. And we're just gonna leave up a Dawn. Hope that's enough. Let's see. That wouldn't be 12. Yeah, so we gotta do it all. Alright, honestly, that wasn't too bad. Yeah, so it looks like he has a one cost event. Yeah, I could rest that, rest the Dawn, swing for 9, and then swing another 9. And I think that's game. So this is a 1K. He's just messing with me. Leave up that Dawn. Yeah, he was messing with me, but... Alright, GG. Man, Zoro's killing it today. So, final thoughts on Zoro. Like I said before, the main reason I'm bringing this is to just counter Emu. I have a feeling that Emu's probably the best deck that's not banned from the Pirate Party list, so you'll probably be seeing a lot of it. And this just beats up on Emus, so... One thing to look out for is at the end of games, you're playing Emu, just use the trigger if you see this out of your life. Chances are, if you're playing against a good Emu player, they'll play their 10 costs and then they'll play like another blocker on top of that. So you're really going to have to be resting 3 blockers. So Dead Man's Game won't get you there. So if you see the rest one of your opponent's characters trigger out of life, you just rest one of the blockers immediately. And then if they don't play another blocker, chances are they're leaving up a Dawn for one of their 1 cost events, so Dead Man can get rid of that Dawn as well. So generally you're always going to be wanting to go first. Your main hand that you're looking for is a Searcher into Mihawk into one of the 4 costs, and then one of the 5 costs, preferably Tashigi. If you don't see the Mihawk into one of these, don't worry about it. It's still a 2K. Still fine to keep in your opening hand. And I guess the main thing you're looking for is Tashigi. You always want to see a Tashigi in your opening hand. It's a really strong card, gets your leader ability off immediately. And usually just playing it out on 5 will get rid of something. There are certain matchups where potentially it's better to play out the Cavendish. Like red, yellow, Bonney, for instance. They're not going to be playing a lot of cards in the early game. So it might be just better to get the Cavendish shot on board, and then you can play Tashigi the next turn and have a ton of Dawn to work with because of the Cavendish. So I think you'll be seeing a lot of Bonney. I think you'll be seeing a lot of Emu. You might be seeing a decent amount of Zoro, not really sure. I think ever since Mihawk came out, people really haven't played Zoro at all, even though I think it's still a strong deck. Yellow and L. I think you'll see some yellow and L. And unfortunately, I don't think that this deck is great into yellow and L, specifically if they're running the Thriller Bark package, because you're really not going to want to kill their board, which is kind of the whole point of Zoro, is to kill their board and swing life. So I don't think that it's great into yellow and L. Chances are you're probably not going to be seeing too much yellow and L. Like, I know in my local scene, there's really only one person who has been playing yellow and L. But I will say, if you are playing a yellow and L and they play out the 10 cost and L and they have no blockers, just kill that 10 cost and L immediately. I mean, unless you can win the game. But if you can't, then kill that 10 cost immediately with your leader ability. Just swing twice into it for 15. They'll probably be able to counter out of one, but they're not going to be able to counter out of the second one. So as far as red-yellow Bonney, I think that'll be maybe another hard matchup. I think it really matters on what you draw, because if you don't get like an extremely fast start against that deck, I don't think that you'll be able to survive the end game. One thing to take advantage of is because they're playing out blockers towards the end of the game, like the 10 cost blocker, Luffy. A lot of people forget that you can just swing twice into something that's 7 or 8 or higher. So, you know, maybe swing for 9 to lead, let them block, or maybe even like 11 to lead, so that way they don't just counter out super easily. Let them block, and then just put the rest of your Dawn on Zoro, swing again into the blocker. Yeah, I'll let you guys know how I do this weekend. I'm doing 2 of them, so I'll have 2 chances to play this out. I'm not too sure if there's a winner card. I've been kind of hearing mixed things about that, but anyway, this is more for fun, and I like Zoro, clearly, based on my username. So we're gonna bring back the Zoro. Alright, peace everybody. Have a good one.